take a look at this really quickly so that we can get right into the test today. All right, so yesterday we reviewed the study guide. So if you were absent yesterday, you need to watch that. It's only about 10 minutes. Today we're going to take our first unit test. It's over everything we've learned all year long. Tomorrow when you are at home, you have integer rules. It's a Google slide activity. Let me show you what that looks like and give you a few directions and see if you have any questions. It's going to look like this. It says integer rules. Right here it says by. This is where you're going to just take your cursor and go over this and put your name. And then block, put first block, cohort 1. All right. On the first slide, you are going to create something that talks about the rules for adding integers. It says provide a rule and examples here. You can include words and or pictures. So you could go on Google and find some kind of picture or some directions, or you can create your own. But you are trying to teach someone else how to add integers. So this is like a teaching presentation that you are creating, and I want you to act like you're creating it to teach a class or to teach someone how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide integers. Okay? So include whatever you think would be helpful. You must include an example word problem, and you must include the answer on each slide. Rules, some kind of picture or diagram. You have to include a word problem, an adding integers word problem, and you must include the answer. You can use your notebook to find some examples of some word problems. You can't copy those word for word, but you could change some numbers and use those as a guide. Okay? The next slide is the same thing, but for subtracting integers, multiplying integers, and dividing integers. So there's just 4 slides. You have to have the rules, some kind of picture or diagram. You can use shapes, arrows, something that you could use to teach the rules of adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers. This is a creative activity. You do your best. You can change the font. You can change the colors. You can change the type of presentation. But you should spend at least 30 minutes working on this. This is your Wednesday activity. Questions about that? All right. Let's go back. I don't have a back to that. Your Thursday activity is IXL C23. Work to at least a 100 or for 25 minutes, whichever you reach first. And then the last is you have this worksheet front and back. The back is a little more self-explanatory. You just solve each problem, and then wherever this answer is, you go up here and you look, and then you just put a T wherever the answer is. So I think that's what? -44, so you would put a T wherever you see a -44. All right. And then this side, it's a maze. You only have to solve the problems that are in the maze. So you start where it says start. You would do this math, 14 plus -27, which is -13. So then you're just going to go this way where it says -13, and then this is the next problem you do. So if it was me, I would maybe color the different directions I go. And then you get your answer to this, which looks like -12. So then I'm going to go this way for -12 and do this problem. I think Miss Bent and I counted, and you only do 10 of these problems. Is that right, Miss Bent? Do you remember? 10 or 12. You do not do them all. You just do the problems that take you, and you get to the end and you stop. So there will be some problems on this side you do not do. Is everybody okay with that? Okay. All right. That's your at-home work. That's all you have to do this week. That presentation, IXL C23, and this worksheet. And then you bring this worksheet back that Monday after fall break. Questions? No? Okay. I will take this video and I will put it in your Google Classroom. And then that way, if you go to do one of those assignments and you don't remember, you can go back and you can watch it.